Alright lads, welcome back to another match review for the 2018 Russia World Cup. Today we have England versus Colombia, and yeah, there's a lot I want to talk about going into this game. You know, going into any England game really, a host nation, I would really be supporting them. And going into this game I was kind of wanting England to win. I don't mind people like Scottish people or Welsh people who hate England and don't want them to win, right, that's fine. But when folks say like they're not British, you are British. You are British as long as you're European and Anyway, so yeah, going into this game I was like, I hope England do well. It's their best chance in ages they'll not get a better chance to progress into potentially the final of the World Cup without versing a world class team. Croatia didn't really prove themselves against Denmark, so yeah. England, they really annoyed me this game. They really did. So obviously they went out with their usual team, and Colombia didn't have James Rodriguez, which was a big loss for them. You could tell in the pitch they had no playmaker. Quintero just isn't by himself, just isn't much. Falcao was pretty poor, but what he was given, which was very little, he didn't do much with, and yeah, he wasn't given a lot, But yeah, I thought Trippier played well for the first half for England. I think England really did play fairly decently for the first half. They defended well. They were fairly solid. Midfield was solid. They created a couple chances. Nothing special. Harry Kane head out the back post. Might have done better. I mean, if he's worth 100 million, he probably should be scoring that. But no, they done decent in the first half. It was 0-0 at half time. But it was a fairly poor game. I think in Switzerland-Sweden half-time, the pundits were saying, "Oh, it's not the most exciting game," but this game was no better. But all the English pundits are like, "Oh yeah, England are playing really well. They're doing this, they're doing that, but they're doing nothing special." Into the second half, and it was just early into the second half, and and by the way, Colombia were fairly dirty. I think we knew that anyway. Colombians, not to be stereotypical, but they do have quite a few dirty players, and yeah, they showed it. Barrios, I'm surprised he didn't get sent off actually, but I mean, big Mina and Sanchez at the back, they were solid for Colombia, but yeah, for England, like Dele Alli going down at every attempt. Same with Harry Kane late in the second half. They were going down every single attempt. Harry Maguire dived like that. He dived. There was clearly no contact. The pundits still were trying to claim there was contact. There was no contact whatsoever. He got up and went like that to the ref. "No, I didn't dive. You did dive. You just felt embarrassed." They should have got booked. Jordan Henderson in the first half. I hated Jordan Henderson before this. I hate him even more now. Barrios, right? Okay, fair enough. He did lean his head into Jordan Henderson. He went down, holding his eyes, holding his forehead. He kind of pushed his head into his chest/chin, and then Jordan Henderson's away down on the ground, sitting looking for blood. Away you go, man. And then if that was Neymar, you'd be sitting. All the pundits would be like, "Oh, it's pathetic. It's just all that. He should be booked for simulation." When it's Jordan Henderson, they're all like, "Oh, should be a red card. I hope he's okay." It's just an embarrassment. Jordan Henderson is an embarrassment. I hate him, and he's the only English player that I hate. Wayne Rooney as well, but he's not in the team. It's just Jordan Henderson. I just hate him. I don't rate him at all. Deemed to be the next Steven Gerrard. That's an embarrassment to the God Almighty. That's just, you can't say that. It's just, if you say Jordan Henderson is the next Steven Gerrard, then you don't have a clue about football. So yeah, Harry Kane got another penalty, similar to the Tunisia incident where he didn't actually get a penalty but got one this time. Carlos Sanchez, fair enough, he was all over him, and he got a penalty. Put it away right down the middle. It would have been quite funny just to see Ospina stand there and catch it, but he put it away. And yeah, 1-0. But England didn't really carry on for that. And when they were 1-0 up, it's all positive talk. Yeah, they've been playing really well. They've been passing it quick. All this, all that. They brought in Eric Dyer. They just went more negative. They just asked for the pressure to come on. They took off Sterling. Sterling was crap. I don't know what is up with Sterling when he's in a England shirt, because he's on fire with Man City. I don't know if he I don't know if he gets given a different role with England, or if he just gets nervous, but he's just so bad with England. He was terrible tonight, and yeah, it's just he got taken off. Rashford on, Vardy on, Eric Dyer on. Wait, who else did they take off? They took off Kyle Walker. He was a bit injured. He had a dodgy moment, dodgy pass back, and Juan Cuadrado just blotted it over the bar. That was terrible by him. He should have cut it back to Falcao. And yeah, Colombia eventually got their goal right in the last minute, and big Mina up for the back. I already said Mina played brilliantly, and he did. He played brilliantly. He was struggling. You could tell he was so struggling, but he just fought through it. He won the header. Third goal of the tournament for a centre back. No bad going. And yeah, he made it one each. And the English pundits, the commentators, they went against all they were saying the first half, or when they were winning anyway. They were saying it was when they were winning. They were like, they're all playing well. They're making runs. They're keeping possession well. When it's a draw, they're saying, it's tired legs. They're just not. Maybe they're not doing it well. I don't know. It's all kind of negative talk when they're not winning, and then when they win, they're like, they've played amazing tonight. But when they're drawn, it's like, they've not played their best tonight. You know, it's like as soon as the scoreline suggests England are winning, they've played amazingly. As soon as it suggests that they're not winning, they've not been up to it tonight. They've not done this. They've not done that. Just all that kind of crap. And yeah, so into extra time, nothing really happened, to be honest. There was no notable chance really. Falcao had a header that went wide. There just wasn't really that much. Oh well, I just want to notice that Aribe for Colombia, his pile driver a shot. We didn't even get a replay on it, but it went out for a corner. That was the corner that led to Mina's goal. But yeah, we didn't get a replay on it. I would have loved to see a replay on that. Anyway, so into extra time, and nothing really happened, to be honest. First half, Colombia kind of dominated. Second half, England kind of dominated. Into penalties, England, we've not won in ages. It's a penalty shout. Whoever takes the best penalties, it's no anything to do with history. It's no anything like that. It's purely down to who's most confident, who's got the best penalty takers. Harry Kane stepped up, no doubt. Well, it was Colombia first. Falcao stepped up, smashed it in. Good penalty. Harry Kane then stepped up for England, made it one each, bottom corner, good penalty. Then it was Juan Cuadrado. I thought he might have missed, but he didn't. He put it top bins, good penalty. Then it was who was after Harry Kane. I don't know. I'm not going to waste time on saying who it was, but the second England penalty taker, he put it into the bottom corner as well. I can remember Rashford. It was Rashford. Third penalty taker, Louis Muriel, just a cool, calm and collected one into the bottom right for us. And yeah, he was sitting doing that. It was quite like that. Then it was Jordan Henderson, my man, stepped up, doing keepy uppies with a wee smug smile on his face. Thank God they missed. I actually said to my dad, who I was watching the game with, I was like, I don't care if England going to win this, fair enough. I just hope Jordan Henderson misses this. And that's all I cared about. Jordan Henderson missed. It was actually a great save from David Ospina. But Jordan Henderson stepping up to it, doing keepy uppies, with a wee swag in his walk. Get lost, man. I hate him. So he missed. Advantage Colombia. Nope. Big Aribe hits the bar. He did alright when he came on. I felt a bit sorry for him, but then it was up to Trippier. He put it away, top bins, and it was a good penalty. And then Carlos Bacca to step up to put England under pressure. He only put himself under pressure, and the keeper is Jordan Pickford. To be fair to him, made a good save. All the way, he was about 5 yards off his line when he saved it, but it was a good save. If you're gonna penalise a keeper for being off the line for a penalty, then you're gonna be penalising a keeper at every penalty. So Yeah. Then finally, for England, Eric Dyer steps up and puts it bottom corner. David Ospina almost got a hand onto it, but he didn't. He got a hand to it. He did get a hand to it, but he never kept it out. So England go through to the quarter-finals of the World Cup. Whether you hate hearing that or love hearing that, as long as they don't play their diving and cheating way, I'm not being biased because I'm Scottish, but they were annoying today. I was on the brink of supporting Colombia tonight. Just with that Harry Maguire dive, Jordan Henderson acting like a wee boy, just all that kind of stuff. Just cut it out, man. Play the game. And maybe it was against Colombia because Colombia are fairly dirty. But anyway, leave down below what you thought of the game. I'm sure a lot of England fans, if you are watching this, will be happy. And leave a like, comment, and subscribe.